me that fucking piece of shit Paul. Fuck that and fuck stupid retracted path.
Perhaps this sign sent me here.
Look, lead from going trench barrel, piece of shit. Dual loader and trench barrel, not bad. Lead from go opening shop, piece of shit. Oh, the grenade launcher. No one fucking cares, cause the bullets bounce. It'll never be as mountaintop. Substance, one for all. No one likes that piece of shit with one for all. Shoot to loot, demolitionist. I'd rather fucking get that than this piece of shit. Let's see. Let's see, grenade launcher, piece of shit. Linear fusion, piece of shit. Blue, piece of shit. Grenade launcher, piece of shit. Frosty, a lowlife. This sword has fucking tireless blade and harmony. Piece of shit. Duelist trays for Vorpal weapon. Vorpal, get the fuck out of here. You're a low life piece of shit. You're a nobody and you'll always be a nobody. Vorpal, you have no life. Vorpal weapon is a shitty attachment on any fucking weapon.
Frosty.
You want that shit? Go get fucking. Guess what? You need Jesus.
Are you watching the live stream yet?
No, fuck you.
What? Are you watching it? Look up my old gamer tag and then, yeah. Just watch that stream.
Hey, look, armor that nobody uses. Pieces of shit.
Yes. Bro, I haven't played it in a while. I need to. I've gotten pretty far for.
How many?
Yeah.
Emotional damage.
Alright. Frosty.
You got a message for me from the 9? How about you fucking send that message to the 9 yourself? Cause fuck you, sir. Fuck the 9. It's all about fucking Callus.
Frosty. Are you watching it? Do you know what to look up? No, it's LLL Exorcist LLL. Yeah. Yeah.
Same look, it's a piece of shit.
So, oh, you found it? You found the stream? Come on, 1v1 me with swords right now. Come on.
How about this, Ferg? Reveal your true voice so we can all hear it on that live stream.
Oh my god, is everybody actually watching it? Alright. What do you mean?
Are you watching the live stream as well? Look at that message.
Yeah, it is. Alright. Oh, you're going down here, eh?
Go fuck yourselves.
Wait, you didn't get the sword yet?
No!
Oh.
Fuck you. Get the hell out of here.
No. Where you going, Dark?
I'm not a submissive and breedable person. Fuck off.
Oh my god. Why are you running?
Ah, fuck you. Too late. Too late.
Oh. Yeet. Oh, I ran out of ammo. You're lucky. Ah, I'm not fire team lead. Okay, so Frosty. This is the Halo sword. Oh, yeah, I don't have it on me.
Yeah, something you'll never do. Pull out.
Ouch. You didn't. Did you have it with the boosting ability?
Olay,
Dark,
bitch.
you need to go to orbit.
And you need to go see Jesus.
Wait. Did anybody see that name? Cthulhu's left tentacle is near.
Wait, what? Cthulhu's left tentacle? What the fuck? Cthulhu. All hail Cthulhu.
Yeah, right there. Dark, go to orbit. Okay, Frosty. What is one thing about this game that you want to know? Ask me anything. Okay. So, gear. All of this. So, if you see how every single icon is at 1330, that is its power. That's basically what level you are. So mine's 1348 in total. And so yeah, each and every piece of armor, the higher the number, the better. Um, like these things, like the mods that are on the weapons, you don't really need to worry about that right away. That's something more to like farther down the line when you get the game like kind of under control and you kind of know what you're doing, just playing wise. Then you can start going into mods. Um, yeah, these are just your like this is your armor and then weapons. Yeah, inventory, you don't really need to worry about that right away. Triumphs, not so much. Oh yeah, okay. So you'll spawn in like this. You would go to director, and this is how you see like your destinations, your planets, stuff like that. Map is if you're on a planet, you can see the map of the planet. Quest. This is actually the things that you should do. It's all your missions. And then, yeah, these are like specific missions you could go and do. No, it depends. A lot of the times when they add a new planet, most of the missions are revolved around that planet. Um, the only planet that you'd probably be hopping back and forth from would be, oh, what's it called? The main new planet, then the social space, which is the tower, that's where you get most of your quests from, and back to that planet. Yeah. Yeah, it has a matchmaking system to where certain activities that require more people, it'll matchmake. Certain activities though, like raids and like legend and like master difficulty stuff, matchmaking is unavailable, so it's the only really way to do it is by knowing people, basically. Giant trash panda.
Now spin the wheel and let us learn against whom you must compete.
Oh, like this. Basically just the sword makes you go in third person. That's the only thing that's really third person in the game. That and you have a vehicle that when you drive that you're in third person.
Let us welcome our newest contestants, the Taken.
Warlock, which is what I am at the moment. Hunter, which is what Ferg is. And then there's Titan, which don't load any of them here, but I might be using a Titan a lot more. Yes. You want to kill him already? Okay. This is this season's free DLC part, where you can play this mission. Yeah. Are you talking about Rainbow Six Extraction? That's not free. No. For your back, right?
The fantastic horse now demands you.
The fact that he's running, I'm sure he is.
The zany dares of eternity obstacle course.
I seriously didn't make it. Oh my god. Yeah. Let's just hope. Oh boy. I think they're gonna start it. Oh my god. Oh, I made it.
They travel a long way to be here tonight. Let's meet the Fallen.
What the hell did you guys end up doing?
Oh, he doesn't know we're in Dares of Eternity.
I'm joining back in right now.
Wow.
Let's go get some lasagna. Hey.
Frosty. Does my aiming seem slow? Ah, okay. This is the fastest it can go. Yeah. Wait, up here. Yep, 20. Okay, so see where it says A, B, and C? We have to capture those zones. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. On the left of the screen. Or my favorite ship that I can't get.
And when me and Pri are at work, he's at home and he can play this.
Yeah. You have to be rank 16, I'm at 13.
I'm at rank like 7. I went to go focus on other things instead of dares.
Pussy.
That's for Triumph. So you see what Pri has underneath his name? So mine isn't going to say that. Mine's actually going to say Splicer.
You already have a seal, though.
Yeah, but I want another one. I'm almost done with mine. That's the thing.
Mexican. Oh, man.
Like, that's the thing. Mine is almost done. I just have one more. I wasn't focusing on that, but next thing you know, I see, oh, I'm almost done. I can actually freaking work on it.
Wow.
It just requires me to do one last upgrade, and then there. I have it. Like, tell me this. If you have one more thing to do for a Triumph, would you not try to go get it? Free.
Hmm.
Now, if you had one last thing to do and it was an easy thing, would you not try
What do
to
you
get
have
that?
to do?
I just have to upgrade my my gauntlet,
Oh, dude, that's not easy.
and that's just me doing the event a couple times, and I get a 50 of those, and the upgrade is only going to cost me 500. I'm currently at 225. It takes a bit of time, but I can get that done. A couple times I've actually had like almost 100 being sent to me. So if I can get that again, getting 100 of those upgrade modules, then I'm set to have that that last thing completed.
Why am I the only one actually doing what we're supposed to be doing?
I tried to put in damage, but his shield went up as I forgot to get my damn 1K off of my hunter.
Ouch.
Shit.
Ow.
Yeah, but it's the high end. Someone got it. Yeah, we gotta. No, he's off his
The horse bestows power upon you. And that is the game. Shall we learn what our lucky winners will be bringing back to the tower? Treasures pulled from the Paraverse itself, just like our contestants. Tonight's are theirs for eternity. Good night.
hooray, a key that I'm gonna get fucked on. Just give me. Yeah.
Frosty. What? Wait. You've seen that Frosty, right? Get out of here. Do you have it equipped already? You have to equip it before you get back to orbit. Nope. Oh, you got it.
It's a rock. Or quote unquote asteroid, basically. Yeah.
Dark, what rank are you? Dark,
What?
what rank are you?
So, nowhere close.
What are you?
It's like 10 or 8.
Okay, Frosty. This is a PC player.
What? No, I was watching a video about Johnny Knoxville. You know how he broke his. You know how when he rode that bike to do basically a tribute video to Evil Knievel, he ended up trying to ride a friggin' dirt bike. He couldn't. So on his third try of trying to do a backflip, he let go of the bike after doing full throttle. What goes up in the air, falls down, both of his knees go up to his ear. Then the bike handle breaks the handle. The bike handle breaks off of Knoxville's freaking penis, and that's how he broke his penis. It's something that because he just is a schedule. Like he knows what he did. Luckily he survived that. I mean, He broke it.
My dick fell off.
And I wonder I'm wondering what kind of shit he's doing in this new installment of Jackass. I don't know what, but he did that years before busting balls was a thing.
First opponents.
Like honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in fucking in Jackass Forever. Yeah, dude, you can even go on YouTube, Jackass Forever. The trailer is up there already. Mexicans. But yeah, Frosty. No, I was just gonna tell him he could watch the trailer. It's fucking hilarious.
Here come the Vex.
Who the fuck did that? You Gallahorn bitch.
Oh,
I'm trying to take my time with that fucking thing, and yet you out of nowhere.
you trying to take it out to
Gallahorn.
dinner?
You gotta ease it, man. You just can't fucking go all out. You made a gaping hole inside of him.
That's not the only thing I left wanting.
What did we talk about busting in the fucking Vex? Is that the reason why they have Vex milk?
Wishes to witness further combat.
They're not a nerd like us. You can say we're not degenerates, but yeah, I think that's too late. I guess you can't really make a joke about us being degenerates, cause hell, we are.
Dude, Dark. My old clan name used to be Degen Vex.
Degen Vex.
Yeah. Does anybody know if MASH is on a streaming service?
Cool.
Does Dark not know the show MASH?
Nope.
I'm not even gonna describe that to you. You really should know that.
I know more of Happy Tree Friends.
Dark.
What?
This is like Golden Girls.
Must now prepare for our
Oh, no, it's that it's the military. It's that fucking military show. I think. Now I fucking know about it. I remember it because it was on like a. It's not on local TV anymore, but it's on the It's still on syndication, but it's only via like antenna. Like you had to. The only way to watch it, I believe, still is like connecting like an antenna to a freaking TV, or I think maybe Pluto TV. Like any service that has to do with free would probably have that shit.
I don't like this guy.
Who?
You'll see it.
Hitman or Guardian?
let us welcome
Did you see it, Frosty?
contestants, the Taken.
No, if you join allies, it gets rid of your power. Yep. Dude, we could still kill each other. Come here, Ferg. Like the last encounter, Frosty. The last encounter.
The horse demands more from me. I must oblige.
Yeah, no, there is zero purpose. Yeah, okay. Frosty, these are
There's
the ones.
one that me.
Hmm?
No, I gotta.
So there's this one, the one with the chair.
I don't have the fucking
Then there's
Leviathan one
this one,
equipped.
where it's a snowball. And then this one, where I would need Dark or somebody. Dark.
Which one? Oh,
Oh, wrong
the
one. Wrong one. Wrong one. This one.
the freaking fly one. Now there's two emotes that I have. Shit. Where is it? It's one of my
Dark, where you
personal
at?
favorites.
Dark and Ferg. Come here.
I'm always gonna equip that. Oh, fucking
Ferg.
the conga.
Mighty Taken.
Berg, come over here. Join the conga line.
He's not gonna join. Let's go. Okay.
Has the what?
One door
Y-
holds your final
Yeah.
The horse assists you guess.
I have the one that just flips up.
Same. Me and that's the one Pre had me get. Who's like, oh, I'll just get these ones because A10. No,
Asteroid
because
Town.
either is yeah, Astro A10s are actually pretty good.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't really like that kind of mic just for the fact of I'm used to just flipping my mic up for it to mute.
Yeah,
'Cause I
that's
don't
why I
like
love
having a
A.
button.
When pre got me into A10s or like the Astros, love them.
Yeah, dark.
Personally,
Like, I have
what?
a pair of Astro A50s. I mean, the only difference is that it's wireless. That's it.
Yeah. No, I'm always happy with wired headphones. If there's one headset that I wish that I would try out, it would still be a Razer headset. I would actually personally still actually try them out just to see how good they are. That's about it.
For me, it would be a Corsair.
That you would want to try out.
Yeah. But it's
If I
basically the same price as these that I got, but those are mainly just for PC.
like I can like what's it called? Like freaking Razer headphones. I know that they work for and work for pretty much anything. I would actually want to try them out and see how good they are. My brother's girlfriend actually has a pair. This is my favorite one, Frosty. My favorite emote. No, this emote. Oh shit! Don't be a salty bitch that you can't get this emote. No more. But the one emote you can get is this one.
I don't know. For you don't have
Oh
a
no, he
chair as
might.
good as ours.
He still would want that one. He would actually try to get that one before any of the others. That's the reason why I'm saying that's the one he might try to get. I freeze my fucking balls off, Mr. Bigglesworth.
Oh, yeah, since Dark's here, we can now finish the dungeon.
Which dungeon?
Nanya.
Thought you wanted me to have the have this for the catalyst.
I don't understand.
Right now, look me in the eyes and answer the question, what happened while I was gone? Leave for a month, I take a break from looking at the news, and then I get ready for today's show. I look on the internet, and what's the first story I see? Reality star from 90 Day Fiancé started selling her farts in mason jars for $500 a pop, then $1,000 a pop, ended up making $200,000 before she says she was hospitalized because she was eating so poorly to make those farts. And so selling those parts in a mason jar as NFTs. That is possibly the most 2022 story I've ever heard. I think it sets the tone for the year. And so on that happy note, it brings me joy to say, sup, you beautiful bastards. Welcome back to the Franco Show of 2022.
That's why I want it. Story is out of Los Angeles, California, where these hero police officers Are you ready to rumble, Dirk?
Let's walk through it.
All this shit? Oh, you trying to do this shit?
The authorities saying that the plane lost power and ultimately he crashed, but he didn't just crash. He crashed onto a set of train tracks near Whiteman here. Officers at a nearby LAPD station then rushed to the scene. You can see this footage from the ground showing the officers trying to pull the pilot out. Just seconds after they drag him to safety, you hear the train's horn blast.
Okay, ready?
You trying to do this shit? Who's gonna put their first
This is one of several videos that have gone viral with this. Maskless people partying on a flight from Canada to Cancun, Mexico for a 6-night stay. Dancing, yelling, passing around bottles of alcohol in the cabin. This blows up. People going, we're going to need to know more. As it turns out, this was a privately chartered plane from Montreal filled with Canadian social media stars and reality TV personalities, among other people. The trip was reportedly organized by the invite-only group 111 Private Club. With these videos going viral, you had a lot of people pissed off in the public. In fact, the public backlash became so bad that we even saw Prime Minister Justin Trudeau say this. I think, like, all Canadians see. I'm extremely frustrated. Who knows how hard people have worked to keep themselves safe, to limit their family gatherings at Christmas time, to wear masks, to get vaccinated, to do all the right things.
Is somebody watching the news?
No, me just watching Phil DeFranco.
Putting their fellow citizens, putting airline workers.
I don't want to hear it. I've been watching this dude since, wow, like 16.
So you've been groomed since you were 16.
What the fuck?
Our decision to cancel the return flight was based on the group's refusal to accept all terms and our security team's assessment that non-compliance.
So this is what hell looks like.
It ended up not just being them. We saw other Canadian airlines like Air Transat and Air Canada announcing that they too deny return flights to several passengers in the group. As of last Friday, with Canada,
I'm dead. Oh, no.
about 27 of the returning passengers were back home. Of those back in Canada, reportedly they took 4 different flights to get there. They were tested upon arrival at the border. They were asked for proof of vaccination. Also turns out it's not over. The country's transportation authority saying they're investigating the incident, saying passengers could face $5,000 fine for violating mask requirements. This will also be interesting to watch because we've all seen at least one passenger test positive for COVID. They're claiming that not everyone was engaging in reckless behavior on the flight, which is also something the club's founder, James William Awad,
I was gonna say, does that, can you put up yours? Cause I reused mine.
I just did.
Is the Twitch apocalypse here? That is a question that a lot of people are asking from this latest controversy debate. It's happening over Twitch and of all things, MasterChef and Avatar: The Last Airbender. And that because a number of major creators on that platform have just been watching and reacting to TV shows, with one of the most popular being MasterChef. Gordon Ramsay himself even having a quick back and forth on Twitter with XQC, one of the streamers who was part of this meta. Well, many saw this reaction and were hopeful that it could open a door for maybe Gordon Ramsay and streamers to collaborate together. But other creators and viewers go, okay, one, how is this even legal? Two, this new attention is just getting everything shut down. Some creators ask, are these like public domain shows or something? Larger companies just not care about folks free streaming their stuff. Twitch DJ Lee, who's actually head of the Twitch, shut down. But some creators were hopeful that it could have been watching and reacting to TV shows, with one of the most popular being MasterChef. But Gordon Ramsay himself even having a quick back and forth on Twitter with.
Wait, what did he say? Oh, I gotta read this. Did actually? What the fuck did Gordon Ramsay actually text to XQC?
It's happening over Twitch and of all things, MasterChef.
Hey, at Twitch, can I get a lesson on what you are, next level chef? Gordon Ramsay doesn't even know what freaking what Twitch is. Hey,
How is this even legal?
finally got it. Oh, you went to go buy the gold skin? You're telling me that you spent your real life money for the gold skin for your. Hey, I spent bullshit. I spent my money on bullshit cat ears on. I put my money towards freaking bullshit cat ears on Halo.
Boo.
I would have thought you were gonna go for an ornament on your character. Little does he know
Okay,
when he
Frosty.
sees more customizations.
As you're watching, are you getting any questions? You don't know what you're watching.
They get a temporary ban for 2 days. As far as my reaction to this news, it's the first one of the year. I'm not hyped and excited about
Don't you have stompies?
no studio will ever say, yeah, if you buy our Blu-ray, and only affect few harmless things these big creators keep doing this. There's something like an adpocalypse that we've seen different versions of here on YouTube. Does it really affect the big channels because we have the ability to move and figure out solutions? It hurts the little guy. But with that said, that's a story of my personal opinion. Squarespace. I'm partnering with Squarespace.
A warlock.
Realize you love it.
We get to heal ourselves while everybody else don't.
Uh-huh. We just have bad stasis, that's it.
That could be our downfall is our stasis ability, but if they did not fuck us over with stasis, we would actually be pretty good still.
Notably, that is still just a fraction of the nation's 130,000 schools. Many of the biggest school districts in the country are still in systems.
Dark, try to head towards the middle. I think there's some in the middle.
At least test negative before they return to school this week. But in the biggest district, New York City, classes have already resumed following break-in. Although the city has said that it will double random tests and send home more kids, students were not required to provide negative results. Meanwhile, teachers in other major districts have protested the local government's decision to stay open, with one of the most closely locked downs being out of Chicago. There, students have now missed 4 consecutive days of school due to return to remote.
The only one that has terrible jumps are Titans. Yep, they're fucked by jumps. Oh, I'm trying to figure out how to get across over there where you're at, Bree. There's a lot they have to do. Fuck.
Uh-huh.
It feels like everything that we've done over the last 2 years is trying to take like shitty option. Yeah, that's why, especially with this story, I would really love to hear your thoughts on this. Then, should non-citizens be allowed to vote? That question is in the air right now because New York City just coming after legislation passed by the city council.
Where the hell am I?
law remains in place, those individuals will be able to vote starting in three primary elections for citywide mayor, council members, and borough presidents. But that is also a big if, because legal experts believe that this new policy will be court. In fact, the Republican National Committee has already said that it will challenge this matter, arguing that it violates the state's constitution and election law. What I'll say with this is, well, yes, this is not going to impact the federal election. This is still very big. New York City
I just want to let you guys know you're going in a giant circle.
giving the right to vote to 800,000 previously could not vote. That's like 1 in 9. Well, yes, this is a New York story. I mean, depending on what happens here with the law,
Yeah, start that way.
it's very possible that if this stands, we will see this spread to other states. But we've also seen some states, including Alabama, Arizona, Colorado, and Florida, adopting new rules that will stop any.
No, turn around and follow that wall.
Back to the main question of the story: should non-citizens be allowed to vote?
By the way, I'm not talking to you, Ferg. I don't know where you're going.
Just go back to that where that pathway was, and then here, let me freaking pick up Ferg.
Those items can be sold on third-party platforms with Ubisoft being
Okay, Ferg. Oh, you made it where Pri is?
So far, it does appear to be a failure, with early reports indicating that only around 15 items were actually sold on third-party platforms. But despite this initial backlash that we've seen, other companies have announced that they plan to move forward with NFTs as well. EA has been on the NFT bandwagon for a while, with the CEO saying back in November that NFTs and blockchain tech are the future of our industry. That sentiment also repeated by Square Enix's president over the new year, with him writing in a letter. I see 2021 not only is Metaverse year one, but also is NFTs year one, given that it was a year in which NFTs were met with a great deal of enthusiasm for user base.
I messed up. I forgot what super I had.
Used to allow gamers to more actively use the game, but not every company is on board. Sega cited fan backlash to gaming NFTs and the recent decision to be far more skeptical about implementing the tech, although it did
Turn where I'm at.
But all of that involves companies that would very likely make a lot of money. So what are the players think? Why would NFTs be attractive to players, and why do players have an issue with them? Right, some of the criticisms we've seen are kind of the same criticisms that we've seen with most blockchain tech. Critics saying that even the most environmentally friendly NFTs are still massive power hogs. They get worse, they scale up.
1K.
Today's story
Amazing.
that aside, right, we need to talk about the more specific problems that gamers have. With many saying that they have trouble with seeing how these new NFTs in gaming would actually maintain their value, saying that usually NFTs rely on
We plan on doing the raid again this week for him to try to get 1K again, are we?
Uh-huh.
Items, for example, Valve, Dota 2, and CSGO both have in-game cosmetic choices.
That's just what's called 1K. Okay, well,
1,000 voices.
it's called a... Yeah. Yes. Check and see if you do. He better have 1,000 voices.
I do want to interject, not me personally. My personal opinion.
Exotic would be in heavy.
Doubts about how this could actually be implemented. One of the ways that this has been talked about are NFTs being used by companies to justify selling more expensive skins and capitalizing on recurring revenue. Because some of the stuff that's being imagined or proposed, like, for example, Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park, he seems like a pretty massive supporter of the technology, and he had a thread defending their use in games writing. Imagine taking your favorite skin from Valorant and using it in Fortnite and not paying extra because you own it, then using it in COD, Minecraft, even Twitter, Instagram, so many possibilities. Okay, that would require all those people. Yes, we're going to work at it, but also implement that same things. I don't know, it's completely short-sighted, but I can't imagine a world where, even if it was implemented properly for a consumer, that it wasn't a shit show. Like, take Fortnite, for example. They sell a ton of skins that you can use in that game. Most of the skins limited as far as when you can buy them, there's time limit, certain availability. Imagine for all of these skins to have third-party value, you probably only want a limited number of available. All of a sudden, like a global drop or a Caesar's app drop, you gotta deal with this scalper and probably raising the price on you. You know, with all that great background, whether you're a skeptic, casual, or you're super in love, and I mean, what are your thoughts on gaming? Is it the future? Is it the future you're excited for? Or yeah, hopefully that's the story. And today's show, and thank y'all for being a part of our first show back into 2022. And a quick reminder, if you're subscribed, go ahead and check your bell. Make sure that it is set to all notifications because I'm going to be posting a lot more than just the 4 videos a week, including there might even be a morning video tomorrow. But no matter what you decide to do, I just want to close by saying my name's Philip DeFranco. You've just been filled in on Mafio Faces, and I'll see you tomorrow.
This way.
I'll be right back.
Hey y'all, it's Scott here. I finally found a use for that 24 hours of spare time I just had. It's all been building up to this. I'm gonna be God, the first 24-year-old one to be exact. I woke up yesterday and realized God can't die. And I've never died before. So my first order of business is to bring inanimate objects to life. I've decided to buy anything labeled as a toy at Spencer's Gifts, not showing those. I'm gonna give them mortality because, damn it, if you were God, you would too! How do I do now? I'm all for wasting money. I can always sell them to get more. And video games are pricey buggers. Back in the 90s, you paid $70, $80 to be disappointed. Eventually, console games went down to $50. Then 60 and then 70 again. But even with these prices, he's satisfied. Expansions, downloadable content, microtransactions, any possible revenue stream out there. These companies want them, but gamers know better. They're gamers! Many players have become well versed in these methods to get more money to these companies to figure out ways to mask their money-hungry tactics. Nah, I'm not trying to kill you. I'm just making eggs. And in 2011, something happened that changed the video game industry. None of you would be here without it. Something else happened, and it was the start of a new possibilities of death. Toys.
What weapon do you want to use? Movies.
What?
Something as simple as character creators. It's just flat out cool. Game designers know that. So, what if you had toys that you can scan into a video game and instantly be able to play as that toy? Great. Ready to die.
You guys ready?
Toys for Bob Hunt's exact idea, and they applied it to
One sec.
Spyro the Dragon. Fans are outraged because Spyro doesn't need a reboot. We already had one 2 reboots ago. You see, Spyro's a pretty iconic.
Yeah, no, he's already gone, hasn't he? Yep. The bad thing is, we can't do the duplication on orbs, can we?
That's a slap in the face. Not only is Spyro relegated to the sub now, he's not even the main guy on the box. This is more business now. You can't deny that. It was pretty much a brand new franchise. It also allowed Skylanders to be its own thing rather than like this was the next main Spyro the Dragon game. Say what you want, but I think they did this in the most respectful way possible. I gotta hand it to you. That was a really nice way to spin on that. Skylanders Spyro's Adventure released on October 16, 2011 for Wii, Xbox
Do you have your wall?
PlayStation 3, Nintendo 3DS, PC,
Yeah.
and Mac, with the Wii U version releasing on July 12, 2013.
Bro, Skylanders was a good game. Prove me wrong.
No, this person's just talking about Skylanders with Spyro the Dragon. Like, he's just doing a complete review of Skylanders.
Then wait for that return on investment. In the box, you get the game, 3 figures, some cards, and the Portal of Power. I got a lot going for me, don't I? The portal requires batteries, which plug your receiver into the system, and there we go. I think we're up to this being at least worth $4. So let's pop a Skylanders figure in the portal. You can tell it's a Skylander by its disfigurement. Pick anyone you want, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that you gave Activision money. That's all pretty instantaneous, and the effects in game do give the illusion that this figure in the portal ignites some sense of magic. Even when I already understand how the tech works.
Bro, I used to have so many of those things. And I still do.
Which allows the world to know exactly what's on it. Of course, the fun of the gimmick comes in. There's a lot of figures to try this out with.
Always wanted to play it, but I never bought the game.
It's like, wow, I can get there's nothing you can do with a character on the portal, and once you have 40 of them, you truly start to like it. So allow me to offer you Skylanders figures to purchase separately for only $7.99 per character.
Bro, I used to play Skylanders Giants. The last one I played was Skylanders Swap Force.
There's something to this game. Maybe each character unlocks loads of content if this is worth $225. Skylanders is a game where you move forward and beat up enemies. Hey, sharpen my pencils for $50 less. Skylanders is about the Portal Master. Me! I control all 30
So, Ferg, what you doing?
They're frozen in our world toys, but through the game we can see them in their world, fighting against evil chaos. It's a cute way to contextualize the toys to life mechanic. I'll give them
Better watch it.
At the end of the day, Skylanders Stars Adventure is a simple beat 'em up for children. Take that back, all the children say. There's nothing wrong with it. In fact, lots of kids' games are structured exactly like this, and many of them popped up around this time. There was Disney Universe and Ratchet and Clank All for One. These are beat 'em up with very simple level designs and controls that can be played via cooperative multiplayer. They're perfect for kids who have thumbs and very little else. I mean, I find these types of games to be a little too
Do you have your
simple
wall?
paced for my likings.
Yeah.
To make it work, and Toys for Bob found it. Being wasted.
Louis.
I'll be honest, I am
Yeah.
liking up with wasted money.
You got your well.
Yes.
Mentors to teach me how to be raised and appreciate games that waste so much plastic and money. But then I realized my name is Jeff. It's right here. Don't you want to be like me, doing absolutely nothing in
Wait.
Jason, you're helping us by helping you keep movies. This job about 30 acres of farmland. What are you gonna do with it? Let them waste anything. Time, energy, people. But according to our lawyers, we can't advertise murder on TV, so I'm obligated to say that we're kidding. You can almost now schedule your appointment to confirm it by wasting money.
Get him, Dark. Get him. Keep going. 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 Keep going.
No! No! We could do that again. We could do that. Wait, what? Look how much damage I put in. What the? That's supposed to be you, Pre, not me.
Alright, yeah. Hey, see your problem.
Okay. Ferg,
I was actually wondering if you could teach me how to waste with this.
did you already claim this reward? Well, claim the rally. We could have had him do Gallahorn.
Mm, mhm.
Ass? Aren't there
Use
child
galley.
labor laws? Legally speaking, it's better the child employs me than me employ the child. Well, what do you think? It's perfect. Let's order another set to be safe. This is how you can get any mileage out of Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, by investing in these dinky-ass little things. You can beat the main game here with just the included figures in the starter pack. This is a game designed around having 30-plus playable characters. Only 3 is, by definition, not fun. In 2011, these were all only around $8 a pop, so not a horrible deal or anything. But these toys are pretty small, all things considered, and it's kind of hard for me to really want a ton of them when I have absolutely no attachment to these creatures. Other than Spyro, these are all basically original creations, and some of these guys just look gross to me. Not in terms of being badly designed, but more so, I wouldn't want to be eating while looking at them. They all look like they belong on a pack of Mucinex. I don't get some of these names. They're not even names. One of them's named Lightning Rod. His parents were dicks. Then you have Wham Shell, Trigger Happy, Stump Smash. What the hell kind of a name is Slam Bam? My fucking name's Jim Jack. The characters and names are pretty take it or leave it for me personally. And you can totally just pick and choose your favorites and roll through the game. And Skylanders works best when you have basically every character at your disposal. Get up to certain parts where you need a specific Skylander of a specific type. None other can unlock the gate. Oh, that's a smart business move and a little bit of a, well, I don't know, discrimination. And when you die, you can't use that Skylander for a period of time. They have to tap out while you use another figure, and you can't use them for a while as they rest up. So, theoretically, you can beat the game with a starter pack, but if you die with all 3 of your figures, you just can't do anything until your toys come back to life.
They just knocked me off the map.
Either A, finish the level you're on, but of course if you use them while your toys, and then B, it'll be like 5 hours for the things to recharge. If it were 30 minutes, I think that would still be egregious. Doesn't matter that much though, because the game is piss easy. I wish I didn't have to use that adjective, but hey, it just shows they gotta make urination harder. That's just more incentive to buy more figures, to have more and more chances to get through the stages. They're not forcing you to do it, but of course that's how an adult sees it. I'm sure kids thought they needed Ghost Roaster, their life depended on it. We all see the gameplay like this. Kids see it like this. And they have overly simple gameplay that's aggressively monetized in a far sneakier way than something like DLC or microtransactions. But Toys for Bob definitely made each purchase feel magical, like the son of God.
Can we crucify a purchase?
The act of putting a Skylander on the portal does feel kind of cool. It lights up in a certain way with the TV displaying animations that, in tandem, create a pretty neat effect. And after a Skylander dies, rummaging through your collection trying to pick the next one you play as, it has a certain charm to it. And sure, it's a far bigger chore than just the selection screen, which is entirely what this replaces, but it's kind of fun. You can play the entire game with a second player or battle them in a versus mode. It's truly the best crotch measuring tool. The game was originally developed for the Wii, with the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 versions being ports, which makes this feel great as a Wii game and really sad as anything else. There's something about HD ports of Wii games to the Xbox 360 that just feel like naked mole rats. That 360 version is the only one that uses a wired portal, I guess for no technical reason. Japanese only Wii U version is pretty rare, probably going to be one of the harder to find games down the line. The 3DS version is completely different. It's more fast-paced and action-y. A better game overall, though it's harder to appreciate the figures. Being more focused on portable play is infuse Skylanders to your system and take it on the go, which entirely defeats the purpose of the figures, which had no purpose to begin with. I just find it interesting the game came out on 3DS.
How are we supposed to take out this freaking eye?
For a new IP.
Like the sword's not even.
Skylanders,
Oh yeah, I forgot. Block.
Success. 4 carrots. You don't see dole bragging. I find it odd just how well Spyro's Adventure
It's
did
because all
reviews.
3 of us are
Lots of
here.
meat out of
Can only be
tens,
one
which
guy.
seems really high for a game so hell bent on ripping you off. I don't care if you're the biggest Skylanders fan on the planet. How do you justify the starter pack costing $70? I think because I'm numb to the technology now, I just truly don't see how this is worth that kind of investment. Though people were saying the same thing 10 years ago, but the portal blowed! But all this praise meant this was a franchise worth supporting. They could have just kept releasing new content for this game. They actually released a few figure packs containing new levels to play in, which is kind of cool. Though they decided to follow up this game with a sequel just 1 year later, Skylanders Giants.
There goes the orb.
Has much as I do carbon monoxide. Giants, no longer Spyro's Adventure. He's not
Whenever you're ready, Pri.
compared to the new guys. Move over,
You have
Spyro.
a orb?
Shop Fastlane for convenient grocery pickup or
Nah,
delivery. Shop using our handy filters to find
You
products
never
on
took
sale.
out the eye, Dark.
Make room for thumb
thought that was supposed to be Ferg.
Same shtick. Starter pack,
Went to go take out the wizard.
The portal across all the home consoles is now completely wired, which is the worst idea considering a wireless portal was just another set of batteries to worry about. The main difference between Giants and Spyro's Adventure is the introduction of the new, bigger characters, whose figures are significantly larger. Aside from those hoping the regular Skylanders
The
are big,
wireless
they can light up
portal
around
was
the
like- it
portal,
was
which is a
the
nice
shit.
touch. The characters
remember that.
themselves,
That's the one you had?
I had the wired and wireless.
no, there's some regular sized new Skylanders figures that just work with Giants, but I think the most important thing here is that all figures for Spyro's Adventure work in Giants.
Dark,
That
you're well.
is pretty cool. It significantly increases
Oh, we're-
the appeal of the game to me. Like I said, it is pretty fun to pick and choose a Skylander to use, and when you have that much more to choose from and you don't have to worry about compatibility, it just makes the concept work that much more. Now, the game itself? No! As somebody out of the know on what makes a Skylanders game unique from the last, this was a pretty weak sequel. The toys are bigger, and so is my appetite for a better game. It's fine. I mean, Giants feels more like an
There we go.
replacement for Spyro's Adventure rather than a one sequel. For a series that was more than a gift that really carried the first game in reviews, to see Giants not do something just as magical
Teabag.
feeling, it just doesn't satisfy.
Teabag.
You are a bitch
Teabag.
for pleasure. Again, the game is fine.
Teabag.
Did you get
It's
your
more of the
stuff in the
same,
chest?
but more than just bigger. Like, how is this
Oh, I got a
impressive?
dream band.
Close.
Head.
Giants on 3DS retains the wireless portal, so thankfully that lives on to become the Toys to Life game on a portable system. Please think about that. These were strange times. Play this on a bus. I don't think Skylanders Giants is bad. I think it's Skylanders Giants. It's probably a better game, but Spyro's Adventure still takes the cake in terms of being the first to bring this genre to mainstream attention.
Frosty.
Giants just feels like an add-on to the first game. Turned into
Are
a
you still watching?
It's such an innovative game in 2011 was basically the same game, but
Okay.
with bigger toys. Well, if you want to get into wasting, you can't get much more wasteful than that. But there's one more bigger toy.
I guys wasted over there. Oh, Mark. That's not enough.
Well, the first Skylanders for the next generation of consoles, the PS4 and Xbox One, was still released for everything Skylanders Giants came out on. Skylanders Swap Wars released in 2013, and it was actually not developed by Toys for Bob. This time, it was developed by Vicarious Visions, just to get these games out on a yearly basis. Who better to trust with Skylanders than video game developers? This is something Activision does with their yearly franchises like Call of Duty. They need to keep them coming out every 3 years in development, you split it across 2 teams.
No.
So while Toys for Bob works on the next team, it was Swap Force. My God, they upgraded the visuals. It was painfully obvious Giants was built off of the first game. So to go from this,
We all did a lot of damage.
even on the last gen systems, it's incredibly detailed with great lighting and popping colors. It's great to see that because the series did so well, they actually invested more into the productions themselves to make them better and better. The main thing for this game is the new Swap Force figures. You can take them apart and swap their bodies amongst each other, connecting with little magnets, and then when you put the figure on the base, they'll appear in the game with the swapped bodies. Awesome! This is still insanely cool. The sheer creativity behind this concept just adds to my enjoyment on top of the fact that it just flat out works. This is the coolest, most genuinely creative gimmick they've done yet. The figures themselves are cool to mess around with, let alone the fact that you can pop them on the portal and see them like this in-game. Plus, previous Skylanders are compatible, including the Giants. The game feels better to control now, which is probably definitely because of the addition of a jump button. Yeah, the first 8 you couldn't jump, which I think added to just how slow and simple they felt. I mean, they were all designed around not jumping, but it's just restrictive. Like, I want to jump,
No.
but I feel like the game doesn't trust me. Like, come on, why not have a jump button? It's just a waste of the controller. You have all these buttons at your disposal, but now it's being more utilized and doesn't feel like a waste. Swap Force was a huge upgrade. It's not incredible by any means gameplay-wise. It's still Skylanders, where you fundamentally just move forward and beat up enemies, beat certain Skylanders and certain types of different locations. You talk to this weasel, say this. But this game really impressed me on multiple levels.
Who's?
Creativity, a jump on it. This game has it all. I'm not over here with this series. I have problems with it. This game like this. I understand why this actual concept is Swap Force, this is a game I can totally get behind. However, was a pretty massive year. Many companies noticed the success.
I need hand cannon and a bow.
For what?
No, I had a quest.
Disney Infinity.
Hmm.
Skylanders, alongside Pokemon Rumble U releasing that same year. Wow, a Pokemon Toy Store. On Wii U, digital only, tiny figures only available at GameStop. The game is bad. Some may toss the term missed opportunity around. I prefer the term Pokemon Rumble U.
I know
This is
why.
Nintendo we're talking about, okay? If they have the opportunity to monetize Pokemon to take advantage of children, well, first they shoot you in the face, and then they do that. When you hear Pokemon Toys to Life, you just kind of expect that to make money. Problem was, Nintendo forgot to flip the switch. This game stunk. It was just a mindless button masher. That's saying something, because I just played
Pokemon Rumble.
This one has no actual level design.
It's just making fun of toys, like games that had toys to figurines, like Skylanders. It wasn't bad, but when Pokemon came into doing it, sucked. When fucking what's it called? It's- Yeah, Pokemon try to. They completely sucked. But they.
Does anybody remember Disney's version of it?
They just talked about Disney.
Disney Infinity?
Terrible. Like all it is.
Upgrade your music points you earn. You can save a certain amount of coins and in-game data, then bring your figure over to a friend's house to play on their Pokemon Rumble U. Joke's on them because they don't exist. They weren't great toys either. They were cool in the sense that the Pokemon Rumble series already represented the Pokemon as little low polygonal toys. But in real life, outside of the novelty, what kid is going to want to play with this? You get more enjoyment out of spray painting a Dixie Cup yellow. Hey guys, it's Pikachu.
That is your
Ghost.
ghost.
Here's it could be worse. Only being available exclusively at GameStop. Activision's pissing their pants. I will say it was cool to finally have a game utilize the NFC technology on Wii U. That was built into the gamepad, so actually, I gotta ask, why didn't Skylanders take advantage of that? The Wii U had it built in. It would have been a cool extra feature to let you just scan your Skylanders in any way you wanted. God, stop complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just angry. Pokemon Rumble U stinks. I would be more careful about saying that due to how ruthless the Rumble U community is, but they're just like the Shakers. There's not many of them left. Other companies were attempting the Toys to Life formula around this time as well. Notably, Ubisoft was thinking about incorporating a feature in Rayman Legends on Wii U, allowing you to scan in random things like hearts, rabbits, Ezio from Assassin's Creed, though the feature was cut. This concept requires a lot of investment and commitment. Without that, you get Pokemon Rumble U. So obviously, if you're a big company with loads of disposable income and a wealth of iconic characters, the Toys to Life made sense to try out, hence why I'm gonna bitch. Disney Infinity was announced in January of 2013, and everybody was kind of like, yeah, that makes total sense. You take a concept like Skylanders and you apply it to shit that isn't whatever the and it's poised to print money. And all these iconic characters in the same game interacting with each other, it's like a dream come true. When the game released on August 18th of 2013, I'm sure everybody thought, damn, the boys together at last? Okay, so Disney Infinity isn't exactly what I think many wanted from a Disney Toys to Life experience. Instead, they tried to do something more unique. Like a tapeworm is pretty similar to a pinworm, but the tapeworm went off to do its own thing. They're both still parasites. Disney Infinity was developed by Avalanche Software, who already created the Toy Story 3 video game. This was one of the most high-quality movie games of that generation. The story mode truly felt like the film came to life with the quality.
Toy Story. When I played that Toy Story 3 game, was actually pretty fucking fun.
This was a missions to tackle, which then let you customize more and more of the world. It was a really cool addition that they didn't need to do, but showed how much they cared about creating a robust video game based on Toy Story. This was probably the most iconic feature of Toy Story 3, the video game, as this was what most would talk about. So having that developer, Curtis Spears, was successful in Toy Story 3 in the form of a Disney Toys to Life game, it just made sense. The problem is, that led Disney Infinity to feel more like a new Toy Story 3 game, with everything like behind a paywall. Disney Infinity follows a bunch of Disney toys doing as Disney toys do. Be purchasable. That's the explanation behind the crossover. They're old toys, which is also why the characters are designed this way. A little blocky, simplified, it works.
When Kronos began with Guardians, it was clear he wasn't a god after all. Let's take the Crota Nightmares down.
Don't do what I did. Are you using a Wish Underdark?
I need bow kills.
You use a Monarch or Trinity Ghoul.
I forgot to grab that. I wasn't even trying to grab. No, that's the thing. I wasn't even trying to grab the damn sword. I was trying to pick up Pre.
Mamma mia, dark move.
I was trying to grab fucking Trinity Ghoul. Like, jeez.
You still got that sword? Big gay.
Big gay owl.
Frosty. Have you ever seen a movie called The Big Sick?
It's a fucking funny ass movie.
Ferg, have you ever seen it? The Big Sick.
No, he hasn't.
Grab a sword. Yeah. Mamma mia. You got a friend in me.
I was trapped.
Ferg.
Which are big parts of Disney's brand, but it's not. As a joke, but even then, the other half of the characters.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Why is it that I always have a bounty that only has like one last kill for me to do?
I just think it's lacking more classic Disney stuff, like The Lion King. Regular ass. Yeah, Sorcerer's Apprentice. Yeah, just had to get the Lone Ranger here. Who the hell remembers the Lone Ranger 2013 movie? Wrong answer. And I think this was an issue right off the bat. Disney Infinity didn't feel like a celebration of Disney, rather it felt more like a promotional view. Like, there's a reason the Monsters Inc. characters aren't from Monsters Inc. They're from Monsters University, the 2013 film released 2 months before.
Don't you dare kill that fucker that is almost dead. Thank you, God, you did not kill him. Yeah, I need bounties done for my quest. I was all like, don't you fucking dare kill that bastard with that sword. You kill the other.
Ferg. Ferg.
No, why the fuck you keep picking up the damn sword?
Each of these are completely separate experiences. They have no effect on each other. They're separate stories. Because of that, you need characters that weren't originally from said movie in that movie's playset. You can't use Sully in the Pirate's place, Mr. Incredible in the Goofy one, because Goofy isn't in the game. It's just the characters from the original movies in that movie's playset. Oh my god, what? What do you buzz at the same time? Some people rip this, believe it or not, and tell them I don't. So this just kind of defeats the purpose of being a crossover, being titled Disney Infinity. It's even lamer considering these Toys to Life games are pretty popular as co-op experiences. Something a parent could play with their kid. And out of the box, even though you got 3 figures, because of this limitation, you couldn't play multiplayer in any of the playsets. You had to go out and buy another Monsters character, another Incredibles one, another Pirates one. The playsets themselves are fine. They're perfectly reasonable 5-hour adventures in their respective universes. It's like an Incredibles game within the game. And while they all still use the same engine, each playset plays pretty differently for different styles of gameplay, so they all still feel like Disney Infinity. But 5 hours per adventure is pretty beefy, especially considering you get 3 of them right out of the box. The problem is, they can get a bit repetitive and tedious, and they don't have this...
Why lock on to me?
Visually, it was fine, but nothing crazy to write home about. The gameplay, well, was fine. It was mostly just complete the mission for this character, beating up enemies, collecting currency. It was a very standard but clearly quality kids game. My problem is, this is what Toy Story 3 was, and I didn't need to buy all this shit. Instead of being this epic crossover, Disney Infinity more so felt like an excuse for Disney shorter, shittier movie tie-in games, and just put them into Disney Infinity. It's way cheaper. You can just use all those assets and that game engine and everything. Instead of a Lone Ranger or Monsters University game, they just make a playset for Disney Infinity. And you know what? I don't think it much convinces Disney games went considerably down after Infinity's release. This was more of a platform for Disney games and content, not a Disney game in of itself. I wish there was just one
Dark, see how many that completes.
Disney characters were playable and interacting in everything.
On what?
When trailers in the box are showing everybody all together, it kind of leads to disappointment when it turns out
I already got my bounty done.
Seasonal.
It was only had to do both.
it's kind of pointless. Look at that. Smash Brothers was exactly the way it is, when you could only play as Mario characters on the Mario stages, or Zelda characters
For
on the
who?
Zelda ones. Like,
Ferg
yeah,
or me?
it's still a crossover technique,
You.
but you're not taking advantage of it. Though, I shouldn't speak too soon.
I already did my seasonal bounties.
One box, unlike Toy Story 3, this one is
You got all of them done.
basically a game engine. Create your own world or edit a pre-built one.
Oh,
Create your own small games in this mode.
complete a Nightfall Strike on heroic difficulty or higher.
That's definitely what you'd want to buy Disney Infinity for. You can just run around with a friend and attack each other and place items and vehicles down. It really does feel
Like, what bounty is this supposed to?
buy power discs, which were blind bags filled with little bonuses you can place on the base piece of the
I
toy
can't
box.
weed. Never mind.
Just getting a bit greedy at this point. There's some cool stuff here.
What?
You can stack up power discs on top of each other. You're not limited to just one. But like, it costs $75 at launch, and you're keeping a truck away from me? That's
Sam.
dumb. Plus, there are blind bags. You're gonna be stuck with extras. This is ridiculous.
How is it already 6?
What the fuck? Aramis met Praxis in prison. Yes,
Frosty, can you hear that in the stream?
they spoke through the walls of their cells, dreaming of a new world. His research gave
Can you hear that in the stream?
draw power from the splinters.
The music.
Careful, friend. Kill Praxis, and Aramis will no longer be able to empower her followers with darkness.
Okay. I'm back.
Dude, if you were able to hear the music, I would get copyright striked so quick.
What song was playing?
Crazy.
This is a night hunt, I believe.
1 year later, in 2014, Disney Infinity played on released. You know, they had a chance to fix any old problem design many others initially had with Disney Face Spider-Man. Instead of fleshing out the Disney portion of Disney Infinity, 2.0 entirely interactive. Marvel Superheroes. Can't blame them, it was inevitable. It doesn't make the crossover that much more cool and exciting. And the playsets! The name like 2.0, I would have assumed was Infinity 1 plus 4, which isn't really the case. I mean, the toy box, yeah, that's basically an expanded version of the game. But none of the Disney Infinity
Place that I've never or nor want to come back to ever again.
Where?
Here. Remember the day I freaking couldn't do one of my missions because it didn't pop up? And I didn't know where the fuck to go and do it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
far later and shorter than just one of the 3 playsets included previously. In fact, there's only 3 playsets in general for 2.0. All of them Marvel-based, no Disney-related ones, which is a huge slap in the face to the of the series. I think it's all Marvel stuff this year, but that's all Disney Infinity 2.0 is, and frankly, I feel like it would have been more fitting to start a spin-off series just called Marvel Infinity. There are a few Disney characters released, only 11 with from Big Hero 6, which was a Marvel thing, though they picked it as a Disney original because of the animated film. And we did get some more legacy characters like Tinkerbell, Stitch, Maleficent, Aladdin and Jasmine, a duck, a dirty fucking duck, a stinky duck. There was a Disney original version of
Dirt.
without Marvel characters.
What?
This game was
If you seen the song I was just listening to, you'd be questioning me so bad.
What was it?
It was a song by Little Boat. Little Boat and
Get
Lil
the fuck
Yachty.
out of here. Just get the fuck out. If you're listening to a fucking song with a stupid ass rapper called Little Boat,
Little Boat. Little Boat.
you ain't getting no little boat, you finna get a little boat ride to hell.
It's the only boat I'll ever be on.
Yeah, that's gonna be your last ride.
No, I'm listening to Two Suns and a Sunset. I don't think anyone will get that reference. Two Suns and a Sunset, anyone? No? Dirt? Pink Floyd.
What?
Yeah, Ferg. It's Pink Floyd, my guy. Pink Floyd.
They could have just made a full game overall with one main campaign and a toy box mode rather than 3 separate campaigns that confuse the hell out of me in terms of what figures were where. Oh, Black Widow with the Spider-Man playset. You can say I didn't try. Sure, the original characters work in the toy box, but nowhere else. It would have been great if the 1.0 playsets were here so you could just kind of replace your old Disney Infinity 1 game, but no, this doesn't feel like Disney Infinity. Honestly, this game has more ways. Just missed out on Xbox One PlayStation 4 got a taste of the action.
What's to be scared about?
What?
You're not high at the moment, are you?
Nope.
Okay. Listen to a song called Two Suns and a Sunset right now. Nothing else on.
Alexa,
Nope.
play Two Suns in the Sunset.
Yep. But turn your mic all the way down. Yes, just pay attention to it.
Okay. So I just got done listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
What is the story based off of? Because I heard children in the song, and then I heard like screaming in a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Listen to it
The only
again,
thing I,
and then tell me what you think of it.
the only
You
thing I
gotta
can
really
think of
listen
it
to it.
has. The only thing I can think of is like it had to do with an accident.
It's what's going on in his head.
Anyway, so that sort of tells of what's going on in the lead singer's head.
Yeah.
Hmm. So it tells of a story that's going on inside the head of the lead singer. Like, is he mentally okay, or...
No. He's just trying to express how he feels and what goes through his head.
Damn.
It's like,
So,
dude, Pink Floyd is dark. Like, if you really look at it.
so what's the story of Pink Floyd in the end? Because I know...
They have 2
Because I know
movies.
they... Huh?
They have 2 movies.
Telling of their story.
Yeah,
Are they movies or documentaries?
movies.
What's the short story, basically, that you could tell for a guy?
Oh, I don't know. Alright.